What is going up, traders? So in today's episode, we are going to be learning the tips and tricks of TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim platform. Alright, so as you guys can see, I have it already up and going, and we're just going to be talking about our studies we can add and stuff just to make it a little easier for you guys to understand. And if you're a different type of trader, I just want you guys to pick up on a couple new things and things that you guys don't know, and just to learn something from this video. Alright, so up here we have our 1 minute chart and our 1 day 1 minute chart. So meaning within the past trading day, this is all the minutes that it made up, and each minute represents a candlestick, and the candlestick represents the price action within the stock. So each one's a little different. So this is the 1 minute, and then this is the 5 minute. So each candlestick represents 5 minutes and how much it moved. But the entire screen represents 3 days. And this one is 4 hours and 180 days. And I will show you the reason why I have all of these kind of set up, and just to make it a little easier. Okay, so on my 1 minute chart, I normally add the VWAP, and so how you get that is there's many different ways. You click studies up in the corner, then you go down to add study, or you can go to edit. Let's go to edit, and then you guys can just type it in, VWAP. You can either click on it and then click import, or you can just double click it. Double clicking it is a little easier. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this settings button right off to the side here, and I'm just going to make sure everything is how I like it. So let's see. Yeah, everything looks pretty good here. If you guys want to change the color, you guys can, just like that, but we're going to leave it. So and then you click OK, and then bam, the VWAP is up on our 1 minute chart. Okay, and the next thing that I'm going to add is I am going to add simple moving average lines. So same thing, you go to add study or edit. We're going to go to so now you want to type in simple moving average. We're going to put 2 in because I'm going to do the 200 day right here. So length, you want to change it to 200, and it's already good. And then change the color. I'm going to change it to a red. So bam. And then the next thing, you want to go here, and then I'm going to make this a 90 day because I always see 90 day as a good resistance, and that's kind of what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to use this one as kind of a light blue. And then I'm going to click OK. And then now I can see that this stock is riding that 90 day moving average pretty well. So now just from this, you guys can make trades just by judging that. And that's why I always have it. But normally I always put the VWAP on the 5 minute. So we're going to go to edit studies, VWAP, and then we're going to get rid of the one up on top. Whoops. Okay, so that's good. Let's click OK. So now the VWAP is up on this chart right here. And now we're going to get rid of the VWAP up on the 1 minute chart. So you want to go to edit, and you want to click remove. I'm just going to click remove all because it's a little easier because I only have one. And then you click OK. And then bam. And so on Thinkorswim, it's a very in-depth and very good trading tool. They have all different types of order forms, not order forms, but styles of setups. Setups is the word I was looking for, such as they have level 2. They have really news, they have dashboard, they have, all of these different things. So the trade, this is how you would place trades. But I normally put active trader up, and then I adjust this like such, and then I zoom out of here. So this is what my trade window would most likely look like, because I would, this has to be 1 minute like that. And how to add, support and resistance lines, all you gotta do is go to drawings, drawing tools, and then this one is good for trend lines. Whoops. So you click up there, you try to draw a trend, while this one right here is good for, this is a horizontal chart or line, so you can draw out those support or resistance lines, whatever you guys think. And the good thing about it is when you draw it on one, it pops up on all of them, which is nice. So that's what I normally do. But if you guys want to see how to add, different studies, you guys can go, you can add, many people use the RSI, so you can go RSI. Many people use the MACD, like these are mostly just momentum, really, like they help pick up momentum in the market. So this is the RSI right here. Where is the MACD? Normally the MACD would be under it, but so we have the RSI and then the volume right there. But also all these, the RSI really just tells you if it's oversold or overbought. And I do use them, but I mostly I'll put them on one of these down here. I always try to leave the 1 minute chart just as clean as possible, other than the support and resistance lines, because it's a lot easier for me to make trades judging just those and kind of see where I'm looking. And I don't want to be overwhelmed up on the bigger screen up on top. Okay, and let's say you guys want to say, okay, I want to, add a pattern here. So all you got to do is click patterns, select patterns, and then you can add all different kinds. You can add a flag, you can add really head and shoulders. It's a popular one I use. So, well, we don't want that one. But there's many different different patterns you can add. But when you click it, let's see if we can pull one up here. Let's go to a previous gapper. Let's go. Let's scan for something and then put it up on the chart. So let's go delete. And all this is right here this is like where you can add screeners, watch list, stuff along those lines. But we're going to just pull up a pretty big gapper essay. Oh yeah. And how to connect each one. Each one has a little color up in the right by the stock ticker. It's a symbol link, and you just got to make sure they're all the same. So now when you click on them, boom, they all change, and everything looks good. All right. So as you guys can see, when this stock broke over this RSI line, it really got rejected by it and started to fall, and then it bounced off it again, and that was about right here. And you guys can see it just bounced around the support and resistance line. Market open, started to break out. I did make some trades on this, but oops, sorry about that. My phone's kind of going off. But so this is how you can add a watch list, and let's create a scanner here. So how you do that is you click scan, and you guys can add any kind of scanner you guys want. I'm just going to pull up one. You click scan. So RWLK, is looking pretty good. So now what you do is you go to you click this little icon up here, and then you click the scanner you want right there, and now that scanner we just had is loaded up and on the side. So now you can click up here and it loads it all in for you. But that's how I always do my trading. But normally I will detach these and I will put them off on another screen or something along those lines, because I always try to keep it, like I said, as clean as possible. I'm not a big fan of a ton of charts and scanners and something along those lines. But then you guys can have multiple scanners. You guys can detach everything. But I normally don't detach that. I just detach the kind of scanner off in the corner because it's a lot easier. And then you minimize that, and then you're in business. But you can always add, level 2 like I was saying before. So something like that seems pretty good. Let's kind of make that more along like that. And then we could get rid of the RSI up here and put it down here. And then it would kind of, I feel like that would look pretty good. And then kind of make that a little smaller because I would like the 5-minute chart to be a little bigger like that. So something like this seems pretty good. We have the VWAP, we can zoom in, and then we can make our trade just by judging, the VWAP. Or, whoa, I'm like off the screen. But you can say, okay, the stock broke over its simple moving averages lines. Let's hop in it and see what happens. This stock's oversold right here. So why don't we wait a little bit for it to calm down and hop back in when it's a little calmer. So this is kind of my setup here, not my setup, and these are just some tips and tricks that I use to be a more proficient trader. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little brief video. Please sure to hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think. Peace out. I love you guys.